what I do.
Because the truth is, when we fight, everybody wins, but nobody fights for us. And that's the truth that people need to hear. I've witnessed a troubling pattern of anti-black sentiment from many folk in the Asian community. You heard them speak for themselves. They tell you it's entrenched in their culture, and their population has grown over 22 million. It's the shout out to my man Simple Shit TV. It's infuriating to see so many Asians trying to present themselves as model citizens while simultaneously practicing anti-black racism. That Natasha Harlan shooting, for example, and that young girl was essentially killed by that Korean merchant. Nothing happened. Okay? We talk about affirmative action. Some Asians frame the argument and in ways that undermine the genuine needs of black students. And it's like they want to compete for resources while ignoring the systematic barriers that foundational black Americans face. This rivalry is deep and troubling because we've always been a friend to the Asians. We were always good to you as a group when you came here. And when I hear Asian Americans extend platitudes of gratitude towards black Americans, it feels just like empty words. We're not gonna fall for these tricks or these superficial gestures. You're not gonna use us, okay? If you want to have a genuine discussion, right? Okay, we can acknowledge the complexities and grievances that exist. We can acknowledge that it's time for us, all of us, to face some uncomfortable truths. And if you want to stop allowing the division to fester, then you need to work with your group. You need to retrain them. And until then, we can't start to fight systematic racism. We're going to be fine. You understand me? Black Americans are going to be just fine. Shout out to all the brothers and sisters in the chat room. Now, let's move on to the main subject at hand. Okay? Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Are y'all with me? Hit the number 1 button. If you with me, hit the number 1 button. I need to know you're in here. If you've been learning something, you like these dates and names and whatnot, then go ahead and do what you have to do and hit the number 1 button. Now, I want to share with you all a video that has basically gone viral. It's a young lady who is from Mississippi, where my family is from. And gosh, man, when I heard her speak, I literally hear my mother's voice. I hear my grandmother's voice. Because they have that same accent. Mississippi accent is a very unique and subtle accent, and you really have to listen. So just listen to this lady and listen to her. She's serious about this.
TikTok. I am a little emotional right now.
I'm gonna let her be big.
I am a teacher in Mississippi. I have Hispanic students. Yesterday, my Hispanic students were not present. Today, one of my students came back. When it was time for parent pickup, their parents were not the ones that picked.
Now, mind you, I want y'all to understand. So Mississippi is still doing what Mississippi has been doing for hundreds of years, but Mississippi also has a lot of poultry processing plants, a lot of chicken farms, if you will. And it's not work that they can get us to do anymore, per se. So they get a lot of illegals up there and they fill them up and they get them to do all of that. So it's a lot of this. There's a lot of people getting ready, a lot of Hispanics in Mississippi who have been working at these plants. And so they bring the kids with them. You see, the kids in schools. Keep listening. That's the backdrop.
I'm sure that they didn't really know the people that picked them up, but they were told that somebody different would pick them up.
Yeah.
Today.
Now, I just want you to understand. Look at the difference between this black woman, and you got to understand the history of Mississippi. You got to understand the history of the Deep South. Mississippi, I would say Mississippi is probably the worst state for slavery. I think even Alabama is a little bit more progressive than Mississippi. But, this woman has the burdens of our ancestry on her heart. And she's thinking about how families were torn apart in that very same area where she is. You understand? And it hurts her. And this is genuine emotion. When I saw this, I can tell that this is genuine emotion right here. This is not performative. And that is because we are a loving and wonderful and spiritual people. I'm talking about foundational Black Americans as a group. Because of all that we have gone through, we are not descendant of slaves. We are God's chosen people. And God put us through that fire so we can be the moral compass of this country, so we can be the only ones that can bring this evil beast to bear. This is who we are. It is that raw mode. This woman, look at her. I can look at her and feel her words and tell you that she means every bit of what she's saying and is coming from deep down in her soul. This is the level of, I've seen this woman show more compassion than some Latinos or Hispanics. I believe her more than I believe that Selma Gomez girl from Mexico. You understand? This woman here feels helpless. They took her babies. They took her kid. These are somebody else's children. You understand me? So keep listening.
So the first thing I wanted is, where are their parents? Because my parents that picked them up, their parents would greet them before they come in the car, would hug them. Just proud dad, proud mom, loved that their child was able to get a good education.
Yeah.
And now, I don't know. I'm so heartbroken. And I'm so...
You're not human if you're not heartbroken. If you one of these people that are cracking jokes because you see these people being separated, you're less than human as far as I'm concerned. I empathize. You understand me? I empathize. And I'm the Blizzard King, but I'm a human being, and the idea that children have to suffer because parents made some decisions for whatever reason is painful. Okay?
scared for them. And I understand that we all have laws and we must all follow them. But these are little children being without their moms or their fathers. What did they do wrong?
I understand, baby girl. Talk to them.
When I chose a person that I wanted to vote for, I listened. I did not look at their skin color, if they were man or woman. I heard what they were saying. And I was so afraid of this.
So
of everything
you hear
that
what you
seems to be
said?
going on.
When I chose the person I was voting for, I didn't care about their skin color or whatever, their sex. I was afraid of this. We are living in a racially charged environment right now. The people who, well, maybe you don't think Donald Trump is a racist. Maybe he doesn't think he's a racist. I don't know. The only thing that's important is that the racist thinks he's a racist, and they see him as the go button. He is basically the green light. Oh, it's time to exercise racism? Well, let's do it. You understand what I'm saying? And so we're now living in a racially charged environment. It just so happens that Black people are not the primary target. And there are other people who are higher on the list. And that's what you're seeing happening right now. So it's going to be fallout everywhere. Is it something that Black people have had to deal with? Yes, we're going to be fine. We dealt with this. This is lightweight compared to some of the stuff we had to deal with. You know, but look at Rosewood. Look at Tulsa, Oklahoma. Understand? Keep listening. But you know, for those of us who voted for Trump, yeah, well, I have to vote my interest. Somebody type vote your interest in the chat room.
On right now. And I just, if there are some words or anything that you can share with me to help me to understand, because those are not just my students.
Baby, those are your students. I know what you're about to say, but those are your students. That's the words I would give you. What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D. People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You were tuned in to Uncle D. D's black man talk. Pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something and you earn something. And let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. There's a king here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shooting, give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Holly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you've been served, gotta notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you've been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you've been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you've been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Flowbee and cut your own damn hair from now on.